Beautiful people, beautiful people, beautiful people. What is good? What is good? What is good? Of course, you know who I be. Good Dr. Mike TV. Back again, once again. It's the classic in the making, guys. First time to the channel. Make sure you subscribe, notify, do all the good things to make yourself well versed in the good Docs content. Everything you should need to know about me shall be listed in the link in the description area below. I've been kind of holding off on this video for a long time, but I feel like I would be remiss if I didn't actually get this one off my chest, okay? I would be remiss if I did not get this particular video off of my chest. Now, as many of you guys know, I am Davao City to my core, okay? I am Davao City to my core. I love the city. It's my second home. I will live and die for my spot, okay? I don't know why I love it so much. It's just the place where I became who I am now. It's me, you know what I'm saying? It's the birthplace of Dr. Mike TV, pretty much, all right? And I love Davao. I do. I truly, truly do. But even in the past, you guys know, I've made countless videos about, is it dangerous in Davao? Is it safe to walk the streets at night in Davao? Am I going to hear gunshots every day when I go to Davao? You know, I've made these videos, and everything that I have said in those videos prior, I stand by what I say, and I will continue to stand by what I say. But I would be remiss if I didn't talk about some things that are of an area of concern to myself in reference of being an extended resident in Davao City, all right? So most of the conversations I have with my father, a lot of things that he says in passing, he means it literally, but some of the things it rolls off the shoulder, but a lot of it sticks with me. And he said something interesting to me the other day, and I may have mentioned this in a live stream I did about Davao maybe about a month or so ago back, a live stream we were talking. He said something to me that still resonates with me today. And although it's just an opinion, it's, in my opinion, a very valid opinion. He says, and I'm gonna knock on wood on this one because you know you never wish any ill will on anybody in any capacity, and that's not what he was saying. But he was saying, if something ever happened to President Duterte, he said Davao is gonna become a war zone soon enough. And when you think about it, it's kind of like, what are you talking about? You know, he's got his daughter and you know his other children there that could really hold down the fort. But he was like, we're talking about Mayor Sara Inday Duterte Carpio. Does she really have the pull and the power like President Rodrigo Duterte? Does she have the pull, the power, and the cutthroatness that may be required to keep Davao safe? Heaven forbid something happened to the president. Now, I want you to marinate on this one. And you can do your research on it, guys. I can't remember when Duterte first came into office. I guess you would count 21 years back from the time that he was elected president. That'll probably put you somewhere in about the 90s, maybe the early 90s. I want to say 91, 93, something to that effect. And you can probably Google articles on this. I'm pretty sure you can find this. But if you can, I encourage you guys to do your research. And I want you to see what Davao was like before Mayor Rodrigo Rua Duterte became mayor of Davao City. Before presidency, homeboy was a mayor. I want y'all to put some spec on that man's name. He was the mayor. I want you to go back before he was mayor and see the type of crime, how high the crime was in Davao City and all the shit that was going down in Davao City before he became mayor. And I want you to marinate on that one. Because again, the potential is there for it to go back to the way that it was prior to his election as mayor in the city. Now, don't get me wrong, man. As long as you get the backing of a Duterte in the Philippines, I do believe that you'll hold office of any capacity. As long as you get the backing of a Duterte in Davao City, you will likely win a position office, whether it be counselor or whatever it may be, congressman or whatever. But I'm scared to know what could potentially be. And I would be remiss if I did not tell you that I think about that from time to time. You got a lot of people that'll say Davao dangerous now. Look at it, man. That night market bombing, that was one incident that happened a few years ago. I understand that was something that was very concerning to me. And it scares the hell out of me. I'm not even going cap, guys, because my store, when I had it, was literally a few steps away from where that bombing happened. The night market happened at night. I usually closed about 6. So I was nowhere near the area. But had I wanted to take my young lady over to the night market just to grab some quick food or something, I could have been a victim as well. So don't think for one fucking second that doesn't resonate with me as a concerned citizen of Davao City. But I will have to say that Davao has definitely stepped up their military presence, and they've definitely stepped up their police presence. And I mean, the chances of it happening again are slim to none because of the precautions that they've taken as a result of, But there is definitely a cause for concern. Heaven forbid something happens to that man. What could potentially become a Davao? You know what I'm saying? My dad, conspiracy theorist. He got not gonna say he's a conspiracy theorist, but he got his own theories, man. He's like, look, because of him, all of the agreements and probably the peacekeeping, all of that is probably because of him. You understand? All of that is probably because of him. But is there a person that is as cutthroat as that man may be? Now, y'all may sit here and talk all kinds of shit about the president. I want y'all to put some respect on that man's name. That's all I'm going to say. Y'all may not agree with the EJK, the extrajudicial, I'm sorry, I'm fucking with y'all, the extrajudicial killings. You may not agree with, what he did on his war on drugs and how he chose to handle that. You may not agree with anything that man does. But I will tell you this. The man gets results. Whether you like what those results are or not, the man gets results. And as a result of people's fear of what that man could potentially do, I believe that has really kept a lot of the militia and all of the, affiliates and organized groups, and we're talking about the Abu Sayyaf, and we're also talking about ISIS, because in case you didn't know, ISIS has infiltrated the Philippines. That's a real thing. And I hate to get all political with y'all, man, but I'm just touching on things very vague because that's not the type of channel that I go for, but it's definitely something that I think about. ISIS has definitely penetrated the Philippines, and they are in the Mindanao region. Where particularly they are, I don't know. But because they're in the Mindanao region, that just means that they're not too far away from Davao City. So again, it does beg the question. And again, I'm not trying to scare you from anything because I'm pretty sure I'm going to go back to Davao. That's just my place. That's my home. But again, I got an exit plan. I told y'all, I love Davao to my core. But if things get to the point where I need to worry about the safety of my people, I'm gone. And I already got a second location. I already locked in, pimp. I already know where I'm going. And that ain't nothing for me to worry about nor be concerned about. But again, if things start to get out of hand, you already know, man, they're going to come after us first, the foreigners. More specifically, people who don't necessarily look like me or resemble me. So if you're a little bit lighter than yours truly, they're going to take you before they take me. I'm just saying. I feel they'll take y'all before they take me. I put on my African accent with the quickness, pimp. They're going to look over me because there's no money in me. To be honest, there's no money in me. I made the video before. Y'all know the video I just made. Ain't no money in black folk. Ain't no money in kidnapping me. But you white guys, I don't know, man. I'm just saying because I want you guys to take this into consideration, okay? I'm just saying I want you to take it into consideration. I'm not saying, oh my God, I'm never coming to Davao. Oh my God, Doc does scare me away. But I am a concerned citizen of the city. You understand me? I'm a concerned citizen of the city that I love dearly. A city that I hold near and dear to my heart. A city that I have felt safe every night that I've lived there for the past 10 years that I was there. Never had an issue, never had a problem. But I want you to understand, I never had issues and problems because I was always under the Duterte regime. Marinate on that for a second. I never had that fear because I was always under the Duterte regime. More specifically, Mayor, current President Rodrigo Duterte. You understand? I felt that safety. Now, again, this is just my dad talking. A lot of what he said in reference to, like I said, his opinion on what could potentially be. But now you make me think about it. Oh, I'm going to go hard. I'm going to tell you what I feel. I'm going to tell you what's on my mind. I'm going to tell you, yo, man, this could potentially be something that I really need to consider. And I think that this is what foreigners need to consider too. Now, again, my fellow Davaoenos, y'all probably be like, Doc, you tripping, you bugging, man. We're good. We're going to always be fine. And I understand, but I want you to understand too, I'm still coming from a foreigner perspective. I'm just a guest in your country. I will always be a guest. It'll be my home. It'll be something I consider my second home, but I'm still a guest. You understand? I don't have the abilities or, what is afforded to you as Filipino citizens. I don't have that. Maybe if I get married to my young lady and whatnot, and we get married in the Philippines, maybe I'll get some of those benefits. But as a result, I'm still a black guy, still a black foreigner, man. I'm not a local. I might immerse myself in the local community. I might be down with my local Filipinos, man. Y'all might be my brothers as well. But on the outside looking in, man, still a black guy who's a visitor in the country. I can't ensure that I'm going to be good. I can't assure that. So as a result, that's just something I wanted to talk about. Did I really want to talk about it? Absolutely not. I did not want to have this conversation. But as a foreigner, I would be remiss if I did not in any capacity let you guys know this could be potentially what it's going to be. And I need to be ready for that. I need to be ready for that. And I think that you should keep that in the back of your mental. It's just something to marinate on. Maybe we're overthinking it. Maybe it ain't got nothing to do with us. Maybe we're going to be fine. Maybe nothing's going to happen to us. I would be out of pocket if I didn't say I had concerns. And we're talking about my city. I really have nothing bad to ever say about Davao City. Nothing at all. That's my place, bro. That is my home. That is where I live and die and breathe, man. I love my Davaoenos, bro. I'm telling you. I'm a provincial kid to my soul, man, with Davao City, man. 100. And I got nothing but love for my Davaoenos. But I'm telling you, this is just something to think about. I want you to come. I want you to enjoy. I want you to have fun in Davao because there's a lot that Davao has to offer. But you should definitely pay attention to the trends. I'm not going to say pay attention to the news because we already know what the news does. They're gonna twist some shit up. But definitely pay attention and stay locked in, all right? It's happened before. They've kidnapped foreigners in Somal. You know what it was in Zamboanga about a year or so ago. Like I said, the night market situation and probably prior incidences prior to the election of Mayor Rodrigo Duterte. But I'm here, man. I'll continue to do what I need to do in order to do it. And I'll give you the business as long as I can. Y'all just need to make sure that you look out. I want you to do your due diligence as well. Don't just listen to me because I love Davao. I love it. It's my city, and I will encourage you to come out there. And if you see me out there, hey, if it's good enough for me, it'll damn sure be good enough for you. But if you're not comfortable, if you don't feel right about it, got a little feeling in your stomach or something got you tripping, I'll never try to argue against that. All I can tell you is that I've been safe. I've had my time. I enjoyed my time there. But again, my enjoyment, time spent in the country has all come as a result of being under the Duterte regime. I don't want to imagine a life where I am not under the Duterte regime. Martial law was nothing for me, man. I did everything. Oh my God, they declared martial law in Davao City. Motherfucker, I still live my life. So that had nothing to do with anything. I ain't stopped doing anything. I still went to school and did whatever I wanted. Within reason. But I don't want to imagine what Davao City would look like without the Duterte regime. Okay? That's all I'm going to tell you, man. I don't want to imagine it. It scares the shit out of me. But like I said, man, we'll see what's going to happen. Doc's not on this conspiracy theorist. I just wanted to bless y'all with that video. Not scare you with that video, but bless you with this video to let you know. You know what I'm saying? There's always going to be some other alternatives if you don't feel comfortable there. I enjoy Davao. I will continue to enjoy Davao. But don't think for 1 second that because I'm a foreigner and I'm all for Davao 100%, that I ain't got a backup plan. Come on now. I love Davao, but I'm not stupid. All right? We're not Egypts. All right? We're not Bobo. We're none of that stuff. We're not dumb. Gotta always have a backup plan. Man, I got 3 backup plans. You understand? So I love Davao, but don't think for 1 second that I'm just gonna sit there and take it if I ain't got to. All right? And I think that you should do the same. Hey, it's been my video, ladies and gentlemen. It has been fun. It has been real. Hope it has been an eye-opening, and I hope it has been enlightening. This has been the Good Doc, Dr. Mike TV. And with that being said, Good Doc is officially out. At least na copa alam, which means I am going now. Bye-bye. As always, love you guys. Sincerely do. Mahal kita. Mabuhay. Peace.